Hello there, I'm Randy with Randy's Steakhouse, and today we're going to make chicken marsala. So this is one of our favorite dishes of our guest here at Randy's Steakhouse. Of course, steak is also one of their favorite. So I start off with a little bit of olive oil, and I did some seasoned flour up ahead of time, and this is just all-purpose flour, paprika, some salt and pepper, so real simple. And then we're going to dredge our chicken breast through that, and this is just going to help give it some color. When we go and drop that in the pan. Whenever you're using hot oil in a pan, when you drop food in there, if you put one end of it into the pan, the part of the pan closest to you, and then you drop the food forward, the oil will never splash on you. So a little cooking tip. Just flip those over. Oh, that would have been a good blooper. I'll probably keep that in. That reminds me of, I had one of my neighbors over at the house one day, and we were grilling steaks, and they were done, and for some dumb reason, I put the pan of steaks on top of the grill and forgot they were there, and when I opened the grill back up, I threw the steaks all over the driveway. And that was our dinner. Well, fortunately, it was only me and my neighbor that saw it. And another funny grilling story at home. I was also doing steaks, and I wanted to get some char, so I took some oil and put it on, squirted it on top of my flame, and I shut the top so that, it would char the steaks. And when I opened to check, this flame shot out and burned all my eyebrows off. I had to run upstairs and jump in the shower because I thought my hair was on fire. Singed all the front of my hair, my eyebrows. It just smelled like burnt hair. All right, so we'll get our chicken breast out of here, and then those will go in the oven to finish. When you put them in the oven, I put them in a 350-degree oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. It kind of depends on your oven and the thickness of your breast, but you just want to make sure that they're cooked all the way through. And then we're going to deglaze the pan here with some sweet sherry. Now, there's a story about the sherry. So traditionally you make chicken marsala with dry sherry. But many years ago, I sent one of my cooks to the store to go get us some sherry. What I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to scrape off the bits off the bottom so they go into our sauce. But I sent cook off to the store to grab some dry sherry because we were quite busy and we would run out. And I actually had an order that I was waiting on. And while that's going like that, we'll go ahead and add our mushrooms. And then kind of get those in there like that. We'll let those go for just a minute. And I wasn't specific about the dry sherry, so they came back with the sherry, and it was sweet. And I keep saying sherry; it's actually marsala, sweet marsala. And they brought the wrong stuff, so I made the dish anyway, and I sent it out. And then after I sent it out, I thought, oh man, that was really stupid. So I went out to go see the customer to apologize and see if I can get them something else. And they said, don't take this away. This is the best marsala we've ever had. So ever since then, I made one for myself, and it confirmed that it was quite good. And ever since then, this is how we've been doing it here at the steakhouse. So sweet marsala, then we got heavy cream. And I don't know, I probably put in there maybe a cup and a half. And then we'll let that reduce. And I add a pinch of salt and pepper. 2 pinches because I like salt and pepper. And we'll let that reduce a little bit and we'll be back. Okay, so this sauce has reduced down to about where it needs to be. It needs to be down to where, like when you put a spoon in here, it'll coat the back of a spoon. So it needs to be thick enough for that. So we'll take our chicken breast that we had cooked, and we'll plate that first. Okay. Just a quick stir here real quick. And then we're going to pour that over the top. Make sure you can get those mushrooms on there. All right, and then we're going to put that right back there. And then we're going to garnish that up with a little bit of chopped tomato on the top. And then we're going to put some sprigs of thyme on there. And then right there, we've got our chicken marsala.